This is our favorite hangout for us sailors here in Mindelo. It's also my friend Henrik's office. He's here promptly at 9 in the morning every day. It's also where we meet and drink with many of our friends. And speaking of Henrik, here he is on his boat. He sailed down from Sweden several months ago, but now he's got to travel a little further. We're about to move Henrik's boat to a mooring. He is tired of paying too much at the marina and not being able to invite people on his boat because of security reasons, whatever. Anyways, he's moving, and we got a team here with Brun, Koif, Kink, me, and we're gonna move his boat over there to a mooring. The security problem is that someone stole a tablet from his boat. He told the marina staff, and he went to the police. As a result, no Cape Verdeans are allowed in the marina without a legal authorization. So no more local invites for dinners and late-night fun. Thanks a lot, Henrik. So now, Henrik is moving to a mooring. He's being towed because his engine is in pieces. He's been waiting for parts to put it back together by the people at Boat CV. It's been a very long process and not about to be over soon. But Henrik has embraced the local lifestyle as a strong, firm Viking. Cabo Verde has fully conquered him with charm and grog. He doesn't want to leave, and I can relate. Speaking of leaving, there go Peter and Lily. They're off to cross the mighty Atlantic Ocean. They'll eventually be back, but until then, I miss them dearly. As they say here, saudade de beau. Even though Peter and Lily have set sail, I have no shortage of friends and activities here. V2 is back on a project for Wendy. Here we're getting some sheet metal for the roof. The place is starting to take shape. Back at V2's, his son brings water, a common chore here in the city. V2 sold us this sink and stove, which is good because Wendy plans to make tapas, here called bafas. Simon is here to do the pickup job. And V2 had some glass shelves that he thought would be functional and cool, so he sold those to me too. Just down the street from Wendy's house are these glass professionals who are indeed pros. And V2? Well, his smile is infectious. Again, the water supply needs to be refilled.
Then you can grab it and do everything with it.
And V2 has more in mind. He's an artist, always wanting to create more. Yo, V2, let's get this done. Come on, man. But this is Cabo Verde. No stress. I'm not one to talk. I've been procrastinating on jobs here.
I've taken on a couple other projects. There's always something to do. You may have remembered in previous episodes, sometimes I get water in my bilge and it comes from the shower. There's a couple leaks there that goes into the bilge. It's no big deal. So I've decided to put some resin down there. Once it's all cleaned up, I'm letting it dry because some of the Some of the wood partitions here are kind of rotten and stuff, so I'm just gonna let it dry. I'm gonna put some resin in there, and hopefully it'll keep water from going into my little front cabin and down here in the bilges. It's not a big deal, it's just annoying. So then I had a little issue with my autopilot controller. The little button that turns, the button here that helps you select the menu is not working. So I taken it apart and cleaned it out. So a little tiny bit of corrosion. I hope that's it. Clean it all up. I'm gonna put it back together and see if that's it. But otherwise it works, but I just can't select the menu with that button. Well, it's winch maintenance time today. Not too much wind. Winches are totally blocked. It's mostly salt that gets in there, you know, because my cockpit's kind of low, so it gets constantly splashed, and salt gets in there and corrodes and gets them stuck. And it's not a big deal. I did a minor maintenance thing. Do, you know, one winch in a half hour, whereas before it'd take me like 3 hours to do one. So, all the preparations to go somewhere soon.
I'll be going sooner than expected. I met Julia and Sylvain here at the floating bar. They were on vacation and wanted to sail, and I needed to test out Galopin out at sea. I invited Brun here, our pro skipper from Peru. He had helped reset up my reefing lines, and we needed to test them out. We didn't reef today. The canal was fair, and we put up full sails. Julia and Sylvain live in West Africa. They're French. They both work for NGOs, non-profit organizations. Julia has been stationed in the city of Bissau in Guinea-Bissau. She's been there 3 years. And Sylvain moves around between Sierra Leone, Burkina Faso, and Liberia. It was interesting to get their opinions on these West African countries. They had nothing but good words to say about life there. And since I eventually went to sail around West Africa, it was great to hear from people who actually live there, and their points of view were a lot different than what news outlets tell us. We'd left in mild conditions, but southeast of the islands we were met with a 25-knot headwind. So Brun and I got to test out the reefing system. And then we got a pleasant surprise. Tried to tack up and down the southeast coast of Sao Vicente to get around the island. But Galopin does not do well upwind. So we decided to cross the channel and headed east to Santa Lucia Island so we could anchor for the night. Technically, yachts are not allowed here. The island and 2 others are nature reserves. Caveat is, if the boat and crew are in duress, we can seek refuge in a bay. You just cannot go ashore.
Bruno's brave, man. I don't know if I dare to go swimming. I don't think the Frenchies here, the French guests are not. Maybe mañana. ¿Es frío? ¿No? ¿Está fresco? Mais bon. Sylvain Satifa. Non. They're brave. Ele é quente. A sério. Me and Sylvain here are chicken shit. Kind of feel ashamed. But it looks cold, man. Ouais, elle est chaude. Ah, cool.
We made the best of our time here as well as a full pasta dinner. And in the morning, we will continue our circumnavigation. It was great to have you along in this voyage. If you enjoyed your trip, give us a like and subscribe. You really help us navigate better. Me and my boat Galopin promise you a good time every Wednesday, so welcome aboard.